And you should already know by the title. This one is for Zailey, so make sure you guys smash that like button because smash the subscribe button, smash the like button because we post bangers on here almost every single day. So make sure you guys turn on post notifications and everything. So let's do this. Let's see if my friends are online. Friends are not online. So real.
Now from the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Chicago Cubs and the Texas Rangers. Two of the best bats in the business go next on the show. Elvis Andrus. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Elvis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that time, but misses out of the zone. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took Game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into Game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series. Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
There's a hard hit ground ball. The designated hitter, Shin-Soo
Striding into the box, Jose Trevino.
The catcher, Jose.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
The batter, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
First delivery to him on the way. Bat explodes. Number 2.
Play ball.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning.
Leading off for the Rangers, the first baseman.
Oh shit,
Standing
dude.
in, Wilson Contreras. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Santana is right there, one down. Nick Castellanos now. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. 1-0, too low, 1-0. Hit to short. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
A base.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted. In now, Kyle Schwarber, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One-0 count. Here it is. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Castellanos leads off first with one away. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The next 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. No runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Scooped up, Andrus. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got one out.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribbon.
The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Fouled off. One and two, here it comes. Seared down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Here's Addison Russell. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Santana is there, and he puts this one away for the third. Now,
Leading off for the Rangers, the first baseman.
Dude.
and now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Gallo arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. In now, Javier Baez. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Oh, look out, hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now back. Second base.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Nice slide and stop by Forsythe. How about that? Stepping up now, Danny.
Winning for the Rangers, the center fielder.
Riding in once again, Chris Bryant starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
This is flared right back over the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now. So stepping in, Nicholas Castellanos. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this?
Gallo is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
15-0 the final in this one. The Rangers posted 15 runs in this one. Mike Minor earns his first win of the season. John Lester was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
His record is now 1-0.
baseball now from the heart of Texas and Globe Life Park in Arlington. Game number 3 of this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Texas Rangers. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next.
What's good?
Number 36 gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Benny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back.
Digging in, Elvis Andrus. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes now to Andrus. 0-1 the count. Dan Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. On the ground to the right side. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Choo with a 2-ball, 1-strike count here. Cut fastball, and there's strike 2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
The left fielder.
Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy's got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Hunter Pence comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for out number 2. Now at the plate, Danny Santana will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. Now at the plate, number 15. He'll get his first shot with the bat here.
The second baseman, number 15.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Schwarber racing back. And good for him. Number 15 has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Stepping in now, Ronald Guzman. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Jose Trevino. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Leading off for the Cubs, the designated hitter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
The right fielder.
So digging in now, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Now the 1-0. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. So 1-1. Right side hit hard. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. On a line, that's a base hit. The relay. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely.
Boy, Vero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the...
Castellanos scores. Now a third runner heading for the plate. He will score as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Here's Javier Baez as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking at his career totals, Baez comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Almora leads off second with nobody out. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. 2-2 now to Baez. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out.
The batter, the second baseman.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Throw on to first will finally retire him as the
Leading off for the Rangers, the third baseman, Logan.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Coming to the plate now, Logan Forsythe. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs. But they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Schwarber will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joey Gallo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You can tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
In his career, Gallo comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And he puts it on the ground to second. There to play it is Zobrist. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Rangers leave a pair, still 8-2. Now in the box, Kyle Schwarber.
Leading off for the Cubs, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.